Good morning. Welcome to the 2020 DFW Solar Tour. My name is Michael Fladmark, and I'm involved with the NTREG, which is the North Texas Renewable Energy Group, and I'll be moderating this Q&A session. So first of all, we want to thank our sponsors. Our terawatt sponsor is Dallas College. We want to thank the city of Cedar Hill for welcoming us virtually into their government complex. And we want to thank everyone in the NTRG family for putting on this event for the 11th year. And we want to thank all of you for attending this Zoom meeting and pursuing sustainability. A little bit about Zoom etiquette during this meeting is this is a Q&A session. It's scheduled for 30 minutes, and but we can continue for an additional 20 minutes if needed. Please mute your mic. This meeting is being recorded. And if you ask a question or you want to ask a question, please unmute your mic. But we prefer that you just ask your question in the chat box. If you're familiar with how to open up your chat, it's an icon located at the bottom of your screen. I'm going to turn it over to Dewey Vu, who is the Sustainability Director for the City of Cedar Hill. Dewey?
Mike, thank you for having me. So, let me switch over to the presentation. So my name is Dewey Vu. I'm the Environment Manager with the City of Cedar Hill. I'm over environmental protection and also environmental sustainability and beautification. And solar is a definitely passion of mine, and a passion of the city as a whole. Because the City of Cedar Hill, we describe ourselves as a city in the park, and we really are, because Cedar Hill, I believe there really is something special in Cedar Hill. We are smack dab in the middle of the Metroplex, but a lot of the character of Cedar Hill can be seen through our green space. So we do have a goal of 20% a goal of 20% of dedicated green space. That's a goal that I'm quite proud of. We are getting very, very close to that goal of 18%, and we believe that solar is reflective of is equally reflective of our goal of green space, because it accomplishes the same goal of improving our air quality. Cedar Hill is very diverse, and we're able to accomplish a lot of our programs even with a diverse population. So our philosophy, Cedar Hill's philosophy, is really our value of our green space, value of our air quality, value of environmental protection, because we do believe that we are borrowing from future generations rather than inheriting our present from our ancestors. And a lot of what we do is through collaboration. So we do try to enhance and showcase Cedar Hill's natural beauty. If you do come down to Cedar Hill, enjoy rolling hills. It's like no other place in the Metroplex. Do stop by Dogwood Canyon, our Audubon Center, and of course our state park. Gorgeous, gorgeous state park. Another great shot of our rolling hills. Like I said, you'll see nothing like this anywhere else in the Metroplex. So Cedar Hill, we do have an amazing 480 solar panel installation on our government center. It generates 152.64 kilowatts. That's 210,000 kilowatts annually. It offsets 8% of our total building use, and we acquired it primarily through grant funding. $952,000 through SECO funds. That's a federal grant program. $164,500 through Encore, and the city, we contributed $26,000. Through the city's contribution, $26,000, we have easily made up our return on investment of our solar panels. So this is a great shot of our government center. Do come by. It's off Uptown Boulevard. It is a LEED certifiable building, and we do perform tours of our building, and we will showcase our solar panels because it is accessible through the roof, and you'll be able to see it. Amazing installation. This is actually a shot of being on the roof where of what you will be able to see if you do come to the government center. And we do shout the good word of Cedar Hill as much as we can. Not just solar, we also have wind. We do have a vertical axis wind turbine. When people come to the government center, they think that it's a piece of art, but it's actually a working vertical axis wind turbine. It generates 4.3 kilowatts. It was grant funded, $50,000 through SECO. There was a 20% match. We matched at a little over $12,000, and then we also get a $1,500 through Encore. It does work. It does generate electricity, and it's something that we're very proud of. Do come by and take a look at the axis spinning. So this is our. We also are very proud of how much electricity that we do generate. We have a dashboard. Let me give you a live shot of what that dashboard is right now. So currently, at the present moment, so far today, we've generated 21 kilowatts. As the sun's coming up, it's still early morning. Live generation is at 36 kilowatts hour. Hopefully by noon we will reach the full capacity of 152 kilowatts. But this is the live generation. So far through the life of this system, we've offset over 1,000 carbon tons. That's amazing. We've saved over 26,000 trees. We've offset 120,000 gallons of gasoline. How amazing is that? Absolutely amazing. So we are very proud of our solar installation, our wind installation. Very, very proud. Including with solar and wind, we also have electric vehicles. The city does have two all-electric Nissan Leafs. We say that it's powered by solar and wind because of our solar installation and wind installation. Because electric exits by the closest outlet, and it really is powered by solar and wind with our installation there. The charging station is just like the solar installation, and the wind turbine was also grant funded. This is a shot of our, so we have 4 charging stations. We have 2 in the front and 2 in the back. These 2 in the front, these are the 2 in the front, and these are accessible by the public. We very recently upgraded our units, so it looks very quite nice. In addition to charging, EV charging, we also have big belly solar compactors, which are solar powered, also grant funded. We have 12 of them, and the great thing about them is that they do live reporting, so they actually let us know whenever these compactors are full, and it allows us to basically fit 5 normal trash bins into 1 bin because it does compact. This is our little dashboard that lets us know whenever a bin is full, and the great thing about this is that it allows staff to do other things rather than checking trash bins every day. It's quite efficient. On top of solar, wind, EV vehicles, we also have smart meters, and our smart meters, believe it or not, are also solar powered because there are 24 data collectors spread across the city, and they talk to our smart meters. And these data transmitters are completely solar powered. This is a picture of one of our solar transmitters. This is actually on the roof of our government center, right next to our solar installation. This project was also grant funded. The total project ended up being 9.1 million, but we've already returned that cost and investment. So it not only did our smart meters allow for the inclusion of solar into our water meters, it allowed real-time meter reads. So our residents actually have live 24-hour leak detection. So if your home has a leak somewhere, our system will actually let our residents know that, by the way, you may have a leak somewhere in your house. In 2019, we also installed some monuments spread across the city. We installed 18 of them, and why not? Let's light them up. And if we were going to light them up, let's make it solar. So we have these amazing solar-powered monuments spread across the city. Come by, take a look at the monuments. They're gorgeous. We are very proud of our monuments. So how friendly is Cedar Hill? We are as friendly as can be when it comes to, if you want solar in Cedar Hill, if you value solar, Cedar Hill is the place to be, because across the board, if you in every zoning district, we will allow a solar panel installation as an accessory use. And in fact, if you want to go completely off grid, we allow that across the board as well in any zoning district, as long as you just come by and go through a special use process. Then you can go completely off grid. That's how friendly Cedar Hill is with solar. And because of how friendly we are, we really do believe that we are a leader, a regional leader, and possibly even a national leader in environmental sustainability and renewable energy. We really do believe that. And in 2018, 2019, we went for this federal program through the Department of Energy called SoSmart to get designated, to see how to compare ourselves to the big boys, really, to see how well does Cedar Hill stand when it comes to solar, and I'm quite proud to say that we got the highest designation at Gold, SoSmart Gold, which means that we can be described in the same breath as much larger cities than Cedar Hill. Cities like Austin, cities like El Paso, cities like San Antonio, which are also gold designated. We can be said in the same breath as those bigger cities, and it's something that we're very, very proud of. And Cedar Hill, we also like to spread environmental sustainability, empower environmental sustainability. So if there are any local projects in Cedar Hill that want to do a project that deals with environmental sustainability, we will empower that. We will fund it up to $1,500 to one or more qualifying projects. It's called the Green Awards, the Cedar Hill Green Awards. Applications are open. They're due October 31st. If you have a project that you're interested in Cedar Hill, could be solar, right? Just apply, and hopefully we can partner up and help that project take off the ground. And if you have any questions, my name is Dewey Vu. I'm the environmental manager with the city of Cedar Hill, and this is my contact information.
Thank you, Dewey. I was wondering if we have any questions from the audience. You can either unmute yourself and ask a question of Dewey and their program. I also want to direct you to in the chat, I put the link to the DFW Solar Tour website, and on there has links to all the locations today that are part of the virtual tour. But in special with Cedar Hill, there's actually a series of videos that you can also access at that site that will go through some of the environmental programs. To let you know that this is being recorded and it will be available on the North Texas Renewable Energy Group's website and solar site in the near future after today's events. And we thank you for joining us. Are there any questions?
I do have a question. I can't figure out how to raise my hand. So the question is, and I apologize if this is getting back too far into the past, but so when Cedar Hill was considering its zoning ordinance revisions, one of the reasons they were interested in solar was because, at least my understanding is that somebody had come into the city and said, hey, I've got a couple acres of land. I'd like to put an acre's worth of solar panels on it. And so the city was trying to figure out what to do about it. So did that person ever follow through on that? Or what would happen if I came in today and said I wanted to do that?
So currently right now, we don't have a solar farm in Cedar Hill, but through our ordinances, that can happen. So if somebody wants to go completely off-grid, they can build a solar farm internally for themselves. But when it comes to tying into the grid, that's something that because it's in the Encore system, that's something that Encore will also have to have a say as well. But currently, right now, we don't have a solar system that is off grid, that is as large as what the city has. So in Cedar Hill, the government center is the largest installation of solar. But we do encourage, if somebody does have ideas or projects of a larger scale that they want to install in Cedar, we do encourage all that.
James raised a very interesting question, and say, would the city of Cedar Hill be open to a community solar opportunity? Where there would be a distributed generation, like a small solar farm, maybe less than 1 megawatt or something like that, which is like 5 or 6 acres now. That would help maybe support, say, a lower income community apartment complex or something like that, or investors within Cedar Hill could help support that and reduce the bills associated with a community solar project like that.
It's definitely something that the city would consider. I can't tell you off the bat if that will go through or not, because there's several processes and several departments that would also have to have a say. But when it comes to environmental, that's something that I would definitely be a proponent of, right? Any solar is good for the city. Of course, it would have to go through all the zoning processes, all the any additional regulations that come with having a system as large as that, where it's offsetting or contributing to the system that is currently there already. So it's something that the city would definitely entertain.
It's good to hear. To our attendees, there's a couple of questions, that we would like to know a little more about. And that would be like, if you have a solar system, why you decided to go solar, or, and then a little bit about that system if you did go solar. If you're thinking about solar, why are you in that market right now? Is there a reason? Is it the current challenges with sustainability, or with reliability of the grid, things like that? So if anyone wants to open up their mic or ask a question in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that.
Well, I can definitely say that the reason why the city of Cedar Hill decided to go solar is because we believe that solar and really going green was definitely something that just matched the distinctive character of the city. And the distinctive character of the city is really environmental sustainability. And solar was a good match. And the grants were there, the will was there, we did it. And it's something that has been very beneficial to the city. And it's something that I encourage all residents, all businesses to definitely consider, is to have a solar installation at the property. It's been quite worthwhile for us.
Well, I can tell you, as having lived near Cedar Hill for a number of years, and then living in a small rural community now, that Cedar Hill is a leading example for what communities can do going forward by embracing solar as a solution for going forward and being green and sustainable in the future, and making it a more enjoyable place to live, as far as, for your residents and for your visitors. And you're right, Cedar Hill has a lot to offer with the Audubon Park, with the State Park, and just, your downtown area and everything, your shopping. I mean, you've done a great job as far as pulling all of that together. And I encourage everyone to visit Cedar Hill and its nearby attractions. Oh, I forgot Joe Pool Lake as well, which is a great recreation area for the city and for Cedar Hill.
Definitely. Thank you, Michael.
You're more than welcome. No, it's true. It's true. And that's why you receive the awards that you have from the Department of Energy. Well recognized, and you do stand equal standing, with these other major metropolitan cities, in the state of Texas. And solar is becoming more and more of a recognized opportunity to go forward to help save the climate, as well as to reduce your expenses as far as power requirements and things like that by going green, right?
That's
and
right.
Renewable. And so we appreciate Cedar Hill, everything that you do. I also want to comment that you have a great environmental festival, Green Festival, at least once a year. And unfortunately, with the COVID this year, you had to cancel, but hopefully next year you'll be able to conduct it again. I encourage everyone to attend that event and learn something about both the city of Cedar Hill and what other people are having to offer as far as sustainability, renewable solutions, and things like that.
Thank you, Michael. Yes, and that festival is called Cedar Hills Earth Fest. Typically, we hold it in April on the week of Earth Day. Sometimes it lands exactly on Earth Day, and it's something that we're also very proud of that festival. But yes, it did get postponed due to the pandemic, and hopefully next year we'll be able to showcase that event again. And during the event, we do perform tours of the government center. So anybody there can come visit our amazing 480 solar panel system on our roof, including all the other amazing things at the government center.
So Dewey, if someone was interested in actually visiting and getting a tour, what would they have to do that? Contact you directly and schedule a tour, or do you have just go to your city kiosk there at the ground floor of your city hall?
Well, if you're interested, my email's on the screen. It's dewey.vu@cedarhilltx.com, or you can call me 972-291-5126, extension 2019. I'll be the one who will perform the tour. We'll coordinate our schedules, and you'll be able to stop by. I can perform the tour of the government center, and maybe after the tour, you can stop by a lot of our amazing facilities in Cedar Hill. There's a Hillside Village, a upscale mall directly north of us. Directly south of us is our amazing downtown. It's a thriving downtown where you can eat pizza at Sam's, or get a haircut, or there's an amazing coffee shop there
Yes, there is.
that's family owned. That so do come down. Do come down. I highly encourage during the tour, and I also highly encourage after the tour to experience Cedar Hill completely with our amazing amenities.
So Dewey, we've talked about what you have, but we haven't really talked about where Cedar Hill is heading. And I know you have some projects and programs that are in the mill going forward. Can you talk about those in any way?
So our most exciting project that's coming up is our new library. So quite recently, the residents and citizens of Cedar Hill, they voted on a bond project, and to allow us to really move forward with a new library. It's going to be a state-of-the-art library. It's going to be right next to the government center, and it not only will it empower us to build a library, it will also empower us to build a state-of-the-art, really a signature park that will tie the government center to this library. And this library, this library hopefully will be a LEED certified building. And I will try, and during this process of designing, because right now it's really in the design phase right now. In the design, hopefully we can put in as much sustainable material, sustainable initiatives into that building as possible, so that we can have that building. I believe it's going to happen. Be a great reflection of the character of the city. In addition to the library that is in the works, is currently under design. Our hotel convention center has already been designed, and the ground has already been broken on this facility. It's over at Hillside Village, which is the mall north of us. It's going to be on the east side of that amazing shopping center, and that building really also is going to be a reflection of Cedar Hill as a whole. And if you enjoy green and open space, the city of Cedar Hill, we really do have a world-class parks and trail system. We are continually always trying to expand that system, especially our trail system. We do have a brand new hike and bike trail. So last year we completed a brand new trail over at Mansfield Road. It's a world-class hike and bike trail, and I do challenge anybody to hike and bike that trail from the bottom all the way up, and then back down.
Trail.
It's a very challenging trail.
Yes, it is. So tell me something about those the two new facilities. How much is the green portion, the sustainability portion? Is there going to be solar? I know it's going to be designed. They're both probably going to be designed to LEED specifications. But the thing is, it's sustainable and green specifications as well. And then, are you going to provide like electric vehicle charging stations at both of these new locations and things like that?
It's over at the library. It's under design. It's something that we're definitely considering. I'm pushing for these amenities that would align with our values with solar, and the same with the hotel convention center. So over at the hotel convention center, because it's adjacent to Hillside Village. Hillside Village already has EV charging, and hopefully we can partner up with Hillside to expand that charging footprint over at the hotel convention center. So yes, with all of our projects, we're always continually striving to expand our solar footprint and expand environmental sustainability to all corners of the city.
So I throw it back. We've gone over, but we have a little extra time. If anyone has any questions they would like to ask of Dewey. But I do encourage you. You have access to all the events and the locations on our website, the Solar Tour website. You can click on the location. You can access to the Zoom meetings, the virtual meetings of each one of those locations. I encourage you, if you missed any of this and you would like to see it again, we'll be redoing this again at 3:30 this afternoon. So please come back and visit us again. Maybe you'll have some questions, some more questions, and learn more about Cedar Hill at that time. But please, thank you again for joining us. Dewey, thank you for hosting. You're fantastic. We appreciate everything that Cedar Hill has done. And if I don't have any objections, I am going to go ahead and end this meeting. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you for having me.